Just want to make a quick video on my brother Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman was born 1976, November 29th, in a place called Anderson, South Carolina. I was born November 29th, 1976, in Charleston, South Carolina. When I think the first time I noticed him was on 42, the movie 42. I didn't know anything about him. I saw his acting abilities, and I just felt connected to this guy somehow. Then I saw him again in the James Brown movie, and I felt the same way, some kind of connection with this guy. And then I found out he was from South Carolina. I was like, oh, that's what it is. And then I found out his birthday was November 29th. And then I found out his birthday was, the year he was born was 1976. And then the movie Black Panther came out, starring Chadwick
turn left onto Giffins Road.
Boseman, my brother. My spiritual brother is what I consider him to be. My spiritual twin brother. I found out about his death. I had just gotten back from my brother's house. It was about 10 o'clock at night. I had taken a shower. I sat down in the bed, and something told me to check Instagram. I never check. I'm barely on Instagram. I think I have 40. No, I have 340 followers, but it doesn't matter. And the first thing I see is his picture. It was a post by Ninth Wonder, a producer from North Carolina. Very, very good producer. A great producer. And I saw it, and it said something like, whatever it said, I put two and two together, and I knew something was wrong. So I went on Googled his name. Sure enough, I saw the words, dies at 43, and then the birthday, November 29th, 1976, August 28th, 2020. 43 years old. Same exact age as me. Born in the same place. I'm still at a loss for words. I called the Ricky Smiley morning show this morning, and I told them exactly what I just said. You know, we were like twins. I was so proud of this brother. It wasn't even funny. I mean, I had my Black Panther. The next day I wore my Black Panther t-shirt out. You know, I actually cried. You know, and I still feel like there's a lot of emotion that I'm still holding in about this whole thing, because I had a connection with Kobe too. I had a connection with Nipsey Hussle. I mean, it wasn't as it wasn't the same connection, but I felt pain for them too. With Chadwick, this guy, I really wanted to meet him and tell him my story and let him know that, you know, I was one of his biggest fans. I was probably his biggest fan when it comes to Black Panther. I mean, I took all of my nieces, all of my nephews, my little cousins. I took about 9 kids to go see that movie. You know, Black Panther. And through all of this, I'm trying to understand. I'm really just trying to understand what's going on in 2020. I wrote a book. I'm a writer, and I wrote a book called MECH, M-E-C-H. You can find it on Google if you Googled my name, Anthony L. Kelly. If you Googled my name, you'll see the book. It's a book about superheroes, black superheroes that go back in time to rescue this family out of slavery. But it's a particular family that is going to bring about a savior in the year 2020. The book came out in 2019. And a lot of the things, metaphorically speaking, a lot of things are coming true. A lot of the things, not verbatim, but a lot of the things are coming true. And it's crazy. You know, any writer will tell you that you got to be careful what you write because, you know, sometimes you write things and they come true. Now, I mean, I didn't write about losing Chadwick Boseman or anything like that, but a lot of the rioting, I see it's been a lot of riots, a lot of statues coming down, a lot of racial tension. A lot of that stuff is in this book. One in particular, the burning of a plantation. Because, you know, the superheroes go back in time to rescue this family, and the family has been dispersed, spread out to prevent this from happening. So they have to go different locations to find these, the woman and the little girls. And one place in particular, they go and they burn down the plantation. And I wrote some historical names, John C. Calhoun, but I rearranged the names I combined John C. Calhoun with Andrew Jackson. I combined the names together, so I think it's like Andrew Calhoun or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But when the statue here in Charleston came down, to John C. Calhoun, and they made a big deal about it, and it was rioting downtown Charleston. I thought about the book. Anyways, to make a long story short, if my predictions are right, or predictions or whatever you want to call it, I don't know what it was. I mean, because when I write, it's truly divine. I'm just a utensil bringing forth the words. There is to be a prophet to come about in this year, 2020. A messenger or a Messiah. A Messiah. So I don't know how that may come about or if that may come about, but you know, I see one thing now. Nas, one of my favorite rappers, just came out with, well, probably my favorite rapper, just came out with a new album, King's Disease, and it's absolutely amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. This is probably one of his best works since this is my opinion now, because I say one of his best works since Illmatic, I think. Now he's had several great projects. Don't get me wrong. I Am, Stillmatic. Well, Stillmatic is and it was written Those two are probably my favorites. God's Sons, two of my favorites, I mean. God's Son, that was another favorite. Life is Good is a favorite. He has so many. He's got 27 years in the game, I guess. He has a song called 27 Summers. Whatever the case, the Black Panther, he's gonna be missed. I'm gonna do what I can do to carry on his legacy and what he was doing, because he was a good guy. He was a really good guy. I never met the guy, but I knew him somehow. You know, we were connected, and he was trying to do a lot through acting. He was trying to do a lot. I think I heard him say one time that he wasn't even trying to get into acting. I think he wanted to be behind the camera.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Jiffins Road.
So, whatever the case is, he's gonna be missed. I just want to say I love you, Chadwick. I thank you for coming to this place with me. I think it's unfair that you left, so early, but I guess that was all written in the plans. And I look forward to carrying that torch for you, man. I really do. Like I said, I'm a writer, and it's time for me to get busy. Till next time, peace.